What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D, back at you with another video. So, today we are talking about the women's world title. And you may be asking me, why are we talking about the women's world title today? It is because yesterday on Monday Night Raw, it was announced that Rhea Ripley suffered like a something with her shoulder, like an AEC joint or something like that. Something wrong with her shoulder, aka basically Rhea Ripley will be out for the foreseeable future. And she had, after her 380-day reign, she had to relinquish her women's world championship. And I guess they're saying that a women's world championship will be rewarded to somebody next week on Monday Night Raw, which in my guess is probably it may end up being a heel. Kind of, it reminds me of the same way in 2003 when they awarded Triple H the World Heavyweight Championship, brought it back from the dust, and that's what they did. They gave Triple H the belt, and then Triple H went on his quote-unquote reign of terror that people these days like to call it. So, now the real big question is, who do we make the women's world champion? You have so many options. I've been seeing so many options on Twitter. Even some options I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, I saw, like, one was Natalya. No, I'm not for that one. Simply because I think Natalya, what's best for her and what I think is the greatest and best look and the most she can be successful and productive is in the role of of what she's doing in NXT and how she's fighting Lola Vice right now. I think that is a perfect and amazing role that she is in right now. So, first off, we're starting right there. Kick that right there. I've heard Io Sky. No. Why? Because I think it's too soon for her just to lose this title and then just jump to Raw and win that title. I just think it would be very dumb and very random, especially how she's just coming off of a loss with Bayley. And in a phenomenal match, I think, especially since Bayley is fighting Naomi next week for the women's title, why not run that back in France? Why not? So I feel about Io Sky. So, there's some great people and some very interesting people. Like Jade Cargill would be really cool, but I think it's way too soon for her just to pull up and just win a world title. Even though I would 1000% understand it because of how much star power she has. And she's the only person who's star quality who could match Rhea Ripley. Does she have the experience of Rhea Ripley? No. I think we all know she doesn't have this experience of Rhea Ripley. But she has that chance to get there one day. And that's all, and to be honest, that's all you can hope for. So, that being said, Jay Cargill is an option. Bianca Belair is always an option to be a world champion, because who's better than Bianca to be a world champion? It's a very slim list of people you can just say no flat out to. Bianca Belair is always an option. Nia Jax is someone that definitely interests me, because Nia Jax, this is some of the best Nia Jax I think we've ever seen. And I believe Nia Jax is like 39 years old. She is at her absolute best right now. Like, her match with Rhea in Australia was fire. Her promos are better. Her in-ring matches are better. And you need that dominant, don't give a damn, I'll beat everybody up type of heel to be champion. I would love that. Honestly, I think that'd be great. It'd be a really cool thing to see Nia Jax as champion. And I think we'd all enjoy it. As much as people think we wouldn't, I think we really would enjoy it. And I think it would surprise a lot of people. Or we could go, I gotta mention my baby. It's Tiffy time. As much as I love Tiffany Stratton in these streets, and I wear that loud and proud, I think it's a little too soon. I think she's going to win the Money in the Bank and then be a champion somewhere. But I think she needs that Money in the Bank briefcase more than anything. I don't think she can just come up and she could just be awarded a title and then just start her run. No. Asuka is another one who's always been a badass. Dakota Kai would be really cool as a champion. I think that would work. I think it'd be interesting and really cool to do. But if you're asking me who I think should be your women's world champion, it is Miss Watch Me Liv Morgan. Why? Because she's kind of already pushing that heel kind of territory. She injures Rhea Ripley. People are booing her, and her whole thing is cry about it. She eliminated Tiffany Stratton. Australia booed her. She was like, cry about it. I'm getting my revenge. I want everything I want. I'm coming back for everything. She's kind of starting to troll onto that Drew McIntyre heel kind of persona, but in the women's division, where you have all your other favorites, and it's kind of like, man, fuck y'all. I'm getting what I want. I don't give a damn if you like it. If you like it, cool. You don't like it, you can kiss my ass. And I really like that for Liv Morgan. And I think out of all the women I named, who do I think would benefit more with the title in her hand is Liv Morgan. Because she came back also from an injury, and we were all excited. She came back at number 30 in the Royal Rumble. But because of your Jade Cargills and your Baileys, and because of a stacked women's roster, I can understand why it was hard to get her on the card. And the beautiful thing about these things is you already have a perfect story for Rhea Ripley when she comes back from injury. Liv Morgan is clearly right there, as she was the one who hurt Rhea Ripley. So with that being said, the feud is right in front of your face for Rhea Ripley to face Liv Morgan for the title, which is some of the easiest booking you can possibly find, whether it happens at SummerSlam or whether it happens at a Bash at Berlin or a Payback or a Survivor Series. I don't have a timetable on how long Rhea Ripley will be out, but these are the matches that simply make sense. If Liv Morgan becomes champion and we don't like her run, there's so many people you can put the title belt on. So many talented women you can put the title on. Especially, we're going to get an oh shit moment very soon, because we all know, let's be real here, once Charlotte Flair comes back, we know what Charlotte going to do. That's going to win the fucking title. So if there's anybody going to be breaking Ric Flair's record, it's probably going to be Charlotte. I would love for John Cena to be champion one more time. I would adore it. Do I see John Cena doing it? No, just because, hey, we all know how John Cena is. He's for the business, the passion, the young stars, and, he's been trying to put over everybody as his thank you and love letter to the business. So, with that being said, that comes with different set of skills and standards. So right now, I just really wonder where we're going to go next with the women's division, because there's so much talent in it and they keep adding to it. Like, I believe Julia is going to be fighting for the NXT title against Roxanne Perez in a couple weeks. And I think that'll be absolutely fire and something that we'll love to see. So now it's about, how do we get there? And how do we elevate and how do we rise from there? And honestly, if you're asking me, who do I think I'm giving that women's world title to while Rhea Ripley is rehabbing her injury and getting stronger and getting better, you give that to Liv Morgan. That is how your boy is calling it. Let me know on who you guys think should be your next WWE Women's World Champion. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 2,000 subs. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Forever gang. It has been your boy D. And until forever finds you.